Welcome, my friends. My name is Ken. I live on an island in the Caribbean, and I entertain tourists from all over the world as a solo guitarist and vocalist at local restaurants, cantinas, and beach bars. In this video, I'm going to show you how I perform the song Vincent by McLean. And then keep watching, and I'll give you a little insight as to exactly how I played it. One of the simple pleasures of living on an island in the Caribbean is a morning walk alongside the Caribbean Ocean. Today is a fairly windy day, and I love watching the waves roll in, crashing against the rocks and cliffs. Plus, it feels great to get my body moving in the morning. It's one of the things that helps me maintain a healthy voice as a full-time entertainer. I hope you enjoyed this scene as much as I did. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left in sight on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, the silver thorn of bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. The song Vincent is a great song and a crowd pleaser. People love this song. And sometimes during my performances, I like to wind it down to a moment when it's just me and my guitar. Just that intimate moment. I mean, some of the upbeat songs are great, helping people have fun, singing along and so forth. But it's one of those songs that you can take someone on a journey and bring them down to a reflective moment. Vincent is a song about Vincent van Gogh, famous artist. And Vincent van Gogh was a genius at his skill of painting. But he was a troubled man and faced many, many internal struggles, like many of us do. Only in this case, Vincent dealt with it in a way that's probably really tragic and has a sad ending. But this song by Don McLean about Vincent is a beautifully written song depicting the life of this famous artist. In fact, when I was dating my wife, she heard that I played the guitar and asked me to go get my guitar out and play a song for her, which I did. And as I sat down to play a song for her in my living room, I had a print of the famous painting by Vincent van Gogh on my wall of the Starry Night. And many people think this song is called Starry, Starry Night, but it's actually Vincent. I looked at that painting and I was inspired to play this song for my wife. And so I want to share some of the tips with you right now. Vincent basically has just a very simple pick where you pinch, thumb, and the second finger together. Pinch, thumb, 1, 3. That's the basic pick through the whole song. The song is in the key of G and uses some very basic chords. It's not hard. This is the C with G in the bass to a G, and also sometimes just a G suspended, adding the first finger to the second string in the first fret. And of course, the very iconic beginning, just a hammer on the fourth string, hammer on the third string. Starry, starry night, suspended. And I take the sixth of the chord, the first string open, and back to the second string on the third fret. And you'll have to play around with it because there's lots of little movements that you can do in there. One of the movements in the song that I just love is this descending melody from the G, F sharp, E, D, C, B. When we get to the next part of the song, Paint Your Palette Blue and Gray, it's just a simple A minor chord. Lifting the first finger off the second string, back on. Then I walk up to the C, C major 7th, D, suspended to the D. And then this little, just first finger on the second string, first fret, second finger on the fourth string, second fret, and we slide up 2 frets, and then back to G. The verses are pretty much the same, all 3 verses, but the chorus is, now I understand, to a D7. What you tried to say to me, walking down to E minor, how you suffered for your, adding the 7th on that E minor in the second string, 3rd fret, for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did A7, not know how. A minor 7th with the 7th on the first string, 3rd fret. Perhaps they'll listen now. And here's that G. F sharp, E, D, E, C, D, B. And then the second verse, starry, starry night. So forth. When we get to the bridge now, there's a few chords that are not in any other part of the song, but starts off with an A minor. For they could not love you, D7, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left in sight, C minor, That starry, starry night, you took your life as F lovers often do, E7. But I could have, A minor, told you, Vincent, this world was never meant, C major 7th, for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night. And of course we get to that iconic last chorus. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your A minor. And that A minor progression is A minor, open, first fret, third, first string open to the D7. How you, D7 suspended second, F sharp in the bass. How you tried to set them free, E minor. They would not listen, they're not, A7 listening still, suspended, A minor 7th. Perhaps they never will. Again, the pick through the whole song is just this pinch together, thumb, 1, 3. And if you play around with that picking pattern and those chords, you know, it's nice to get some runs in there. This is just using the G scale. Notes from the G scale. And when we get to the D, just walking right down the scale. And same with that G. Notes from the G scale right in there. And it might be a good idea to just practice that scale. From the G chord, you need to play the G with this formation, not this way, not this way, but you have to play with 2, 3, and 4 because you need to get that first finger in there on the G major 7th, the F sharp in the top there, just going up and down that scale. And then of course the pinch would have to be with the thumb and the third finger instead of the thumb with the second finger to get whichever note of the scale you want first. Yeah, and experiment with that. You'll get it. You'll get it. Hey, if you'd like to learn how to play the guitar a little better, or maybe you're just starting out and would like to learn from scratch, I spent the last several years starting an academy called AcousticGuitarAcademy.com. I would love to have you become a student at the AcousticGuitarAcademy.com. What's different about this is that every lesson comes with a printable lesson sheet, and every lesson has an accompanying song with a printable song sheet. And you'll accumulate lessons and songs for your notebook that you can fill up and bring to parties, family gatherings. You can practice when you're alone and start memorizing some of the songs. And boy, you know what? Playing the guitar has been such a blessing, such a stress reliever, such an enjoyable part of my life that I want to share it with you. And I hope that you'll check out AcousticGuitarAcademy.com. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you like the video, then I hope that you'll subscribe. Click the bell for notifications whenever a new video is released. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.